Welcome to the second semi-final in the MSL. Rockingham, Cambio, Kumbre taking on Northern Hawks. My name's John Goodlich. I'm live to you from Supa-Liga Futsal Centre, joined with Ben O'Brien in the commentary box, and I'm expecting an exciting, intense affair between two of the best sides in the state, Rockingham, Cambio, Kumbre, featuring the likes of Futsal Supa-Liga, 35-man national team squad player Justin Tang, Charlie Garnham, one of the upcoming youngsters in the state, and Alex Vasto, who's done it all in WA, Northern Hawks, the likes of Houston, men's state team captain, Lukman Syed, who's coming off a 4-goal haul last week, and Michael DeFilippis, former first team player at Sterling Macedonia in the MPL. So definitely a game that will be full of excitement and drama, that's for sure. In the reverse fixture in the regular season, Kumbre got the better of the Northern Hawks, 4-0 when they met in the second to last game of the season. But it was a 0-0 draw first time around down in Port Kennedy, the home of Cambio Kumbre. And a bit of a depleted squad tonight for the men in red. No Stewie Kerr, no Jonah Madeira, no Alex Durocher either for the Northern Hawks. Only notable exclusion is Chris Rocky, who has recently had a child. His partner Angela has just given birth to a baby boy last night, I believe. So I'm sure he'll be watching from the live stream, and it's a massive loss for the Hawks. He was instrumental last week with 2 goals against the Coburn Wolves, but I'm sure his side will be spurred on by his absence and will be looking to give everything on the court tonight as we get underway. It's Tang on the ball, looks in the middle for Garnham. Syed with the win, he shoots from distance, and that wasn't far off Rosano's top corner. Kumbre to build up from the back. Here's Garner, looks in the middle, Basto, back to Garner. Ball that wide to Tang. Kumbre moving the ball very nicely. Garner's made the deep run, a real chance now. Bit Jovis comes off his line. His alert early on in these stages and clears that one into the roof, but it just shows you the danger of Cumbre's 4-0. They can get in behind so easily, and if the Hawks do attempt to press, that's one of the things that you rest players like Tyler Garner getting in behind with that blistering pace. Tang, ball down the line. Basto to Garner, shoots from distance, it's blocked by Syed, and that one's out for a sideline ball on the far end of the court. Tang to take it. Tang feeds in Garner, back to Tang. In the middle to Basto. Ball that wide now with Garnham. Back to Tang. Tang cuts inside, trying to make some space for a shot. Finds Basto. Back to Tang. Shoots from an angle. Ball's spilled loose inside the area. It was Rindell who fended it away. First save coming in for Nathan Jovis. And it's a corner to come for Cambio Kumbre. They're always well orchestrated from the set piece. Garner makes a run. And he fires over the crossbar. It looks like it took a little touch on the way through. So Kumbre will get another corner. They've had all the early chances and possession. Northern Hawks will look to settle in this game as time goes on. They've got the subs on the bench, and should this Kumbre team tire, that's where the Hawks can potentially take advantage. Ball over the top to Basto. He didn't catch that one too cleanly. And it's over Jovis's goal, high and wide. Hawks with a chance to go at it now. Zeba, he's being pressed high. Got to be careful. Feeds in Syed. Somehow Zeba's found a way through. Has Garner to beat. Garner doing well. Zeba, was that a foul? Referee not blowing the whistle. Syed to Houston. Houston, no real options. Has to be careful. Gives it away to Tang. Could this be the opener? Could this be a first goal of the season for Justin Tang? Immense pressure from Kumbre. Garnham to Garner. Bedim ZB looks to be struggling early on under the high pressure of Kumbre. Garner out wide to Tang. Back to Garner. Looks to go 1-on-1 with Syed, the hero of last week for the Northern Hawks. Garner ups to pass to Garnham. Ball down the line to Tang. Back to Garnham. Here's Garner. He rolls inside. Shoots on the angle. It was blocked. Now a chance for Garnham. He drove that one toward the near post, but Jovis has been reliable so far. but it's probably not the start the Hawks would have wanted. Kumbre have come out the blocks hot and heavy. Garner with the corner. Over the top, looking for Tang on the volley. But a low percentage chance, and it's over the crossbar as Zeba to the bench to Philippus back on. Will the Hawks be able to keep possession a bit more fluently now? Ball out wide from Houston. Here's Rendell. Down the line to Philippus. Garner not taking any risks there, just pushing the ball out of play is the youngster Nishan Alagoda on the court. Rendell to the bench. It's Syed. All the way back to Alagoda. Ball forward. Poor one, in fact, is Connor Cruz coming on for Cumbre. Justin Tang off to the bench. Hawks looking to press a bit higher now. Cumbre break the line through Basto. Alagoda's done well defensively. Syed gives it away in the middle. Basto, Cruz. Now Garnham on the near side. All the way back to Basto. First time, ball out to Connor Cruz. Looks for the pass to the back post. Cruz to Basto. Cross court to Garner. And now Cruz on the near side. Has to Philippus ahead of him. Garner. Cruz stumbling over. Basto. Cruz. Basto. Garnham. Lovely ball forward. Basto, could this be the opener? Big save by Jovis to deny us. Another chance coming in. Garner. Ball to the back post, and Basto couldn't have the finishing touch, but Kumbre with another couple of chances.
Play restarting for the Northern Hawks as they set up this 4-0 with Alagoda. Alagoda deciding to switch into space. Got himself into trouble as Basto just sees it out. Dictated as a Kumbre ball. Basto to Garner. Garner across to Garnham. Trying to find that ball in the wheel and instead find Saeed as now the ball distributed quickly to Philippus, and Philippus can't get that touch on into his stride. Ball with Garner. Now Garnham. Basto. Garner. Now with Cruz. Cruz looking to size up Ches Houston, deciding to restart. Now with Garner. Garner against Philippus. Hitting Basto. Garner asking for it back, but didn't want to under that pressure. And Basto now back to Garner. And Garner takes it down the line and getting fouled. Rendell and Yanis Marty checking on the court. Garner to Cruz. To Basto. Cut out by Ches Houston. It's now it's a 2-on-1 situation. Houston showing some nice full work, but Michael Lino doing extremely well defensively. Rosano spilling it. Going out, spilling now to Rendell. Rendell taking it down the line and cut out by Lino, who the rolling foul against Cambio Kumbre. See the obvious game plan. Hawks want to go quick when they regain possession, and here we have Basto winning the ball back. Now it's Garner 2 to beat, and a good save there from Gavas. Basto checking off for Justin Tang. See Nessa Fonseca putting away the kit for the coaching duties today. Hitting Cruz, and good save there from Gavas. Garner over top to Tang. Tang shooting on the volley and just not on target at that time. Hitting Rendell. Hawks struggling to set up their 4-0 with the heavy press from Kumbre. Rendell over the top. Yanis Marty one-on-one with Rosano, and Rosano just seeing it out. Hawks have had some good chances this game. It could very easily be a goal each at this point in time. Ball from Cruz long to Lino. Lino got time. Restarting to Ghana. Out wide to Tang. Down the line to Ghana. Ghana shoots and a good save from Tobias. Ghana in the corner. Give me ball over to the top. Too short for Justin Tang to get on the trajectory of it. And Tang's now down the line. Runs out of real estate, however. Houston checking off for Saeed. Now with Hamadi. Rendell can't get the ball to Saeed. Ball with Ghana now. Timeout card going to be submitted from the Northern Hawks. Ghana to Tang. Tang shoots the back post and Rendell just collects and Gavaias just collecting with his hands. Now up to Philippus. To Philippus. Playing with danger now. Rendell, same thing. Playing with danger. He's getting pressed by two. Winning himself a side ball. Be a timeout for the Northern Hawks. We will join you after this quick break.
Momentarily after that shift, the front has given it away. Sayan makes something happen before half time. Rocky! Rip Rocky on the slide!
Play restarting with Saeed. Seems like the Northern Hawks have decided they're going to a 3-1 with Zeba nice and high. Ball goes long to Zeba. Can't win the little nick on as Ghana bins it. And that is Tang getting pressed by Rendell. Now of Lino. Back to Tang. Shoots the back post and Tang couldn't get on the end of that one. It was a bit too quick for him. Now they'll set up there 4-0. Ball to Zeba. Now to Rendell, who tries to skip past, and that's an early shot from Ghana. Side ball for Zeba. Hitting Saeed. Ball over the top to Yanis Hamadi. He just can't run on the end of that one. Instructions from referee Greg Farrell is to pass the ball around a bit more. He'd be more confident on the ball. Ball with Ghana. Now with Cruz. Now with Tang. Lino. Tang. Now with Cruz. Cruz skipping past one. Down the line. Shoots on his left foot, but good double coverage there from the Northern Hawks. Lino. Ghana. Down the line. Sizing up his opponent well, and a good block there from Lino. Trying to play the ball forward to Tang, and now it's a counter-attacking opportunities now with Rendell. Can he finish? Rendell finishes! 1-0 to the Northern Hawks. We have to see if this is an El Clasico final. So far, it's looking like it will be. Northern Hawks 1-0 up from a Devin Rendell goal, as he looks a bit injured from that slide, leaving it all on the court for his team. An absolute brilliant goal there from the Northern Hawks playing on the counter. Ball with Tang. Now with Basto. Cruz. Garnham. Cruz. Basto. And you've got to say it's quite rare for Kumbre to sub Ghana so early into the match. He usually plays almost the full 40 and subbed off with 9 minutes left of the first half. Cruz, Ghana. Back to Cruz. Looking to open up, shoots with his left and just off balance enough not to get anything potent off that. Hamadi checking off for Gordon. Vice going long to Zeba. Zeba looking to nick one on, and Razana just comes out and clears. Our with Tang, ball down the line, and that's Basto. Can he finish? Good save from Gavais. Be a corner ball for Rockingham, Cambio, Kumbre. So far, this has been a very potent threat for Kumbre. Now with Cruz looking to take his player on and shooting right into Zeba. Tang, down line to Garnham. Now with Tang, Basto. Ball to Tang, beautiful touch from Tang. Now back with Basto. Basto switching it to Tang. Ball just coming right out to Garnham, and now with Rosano. Back to Garnham. Now with Tang. Ball over the top, and Garnham never going to reach that one. 7 minutes 30 left on the clock. Ball with Houston. Back rolls it for Saeed. Saeed slowing the game down. Looking the ball cross. Finds Houston. Cruz just shutting the angle well. Gordon. Good steal there from Garnham. Is it going to be 1-1? Gavais with a good save. Cruz just fluffing his shot. Saeed playing with the ball in his box and sends off in this time. Now with Cruz. Resets to Basto. Now with Tang. Garnham. Back out wide with Cruz. Giving the ball to Tang. He shoots, and good save there from Gavais, who Garnham looking to go early on that. Gordon going up to target. Nishan Alligator checking on for the Hawks. Skips past Cruz, but Ghana checking on for Cambio Kumbre. Zeba goes against Tang and doing well there. De Philippus checking on for Zeba. Ball with Gordon. Now with De Philippus. Trying to play that ball and getting pressed by Tang. And a combination of Ghana. Ghana steals it. Gavais with a good save. Ball going long. Nishan Alligator almost getting a foot onto that one, but Rosano just clearing. Ball with Houston. Gives it to Nishan Alligator. Gives it to Gordon. Getting press. Houston dummying it. Let the ball run out. The game is currently in the Hawks' hands. They'll be happy to just see the clock run down. Houston going long too, but no one's home. Basto. Give it to Lino. Lino pivoting well. Asking for support. Playing Ghana over the top. It's De Philippus versus Ghana, and De Philippus supposedly caught up with Ghana very well. Houston. Nice one-touch ball from De Philippus, but Nishan Alligator wasn't expecting that one. Lino. Ball out wide to Basto. Basto cutting in the middle and trying to hit Garnham. It's a first time and just wide.
Jovis touched it at the back for the Northern Hawks. They're struggling to do with Cumbre's press, so he looks long. Ghana heads it down. Garnham back to Ghana. All the way back to Basto now. Hawks are having a go at pressing. Garnham looks for the ball across to Lino. Tries to return it to Garnham. Here's Ghana again. Now Basto back to Ghana. Has to Philippus ahead. Cross-court ball to Garnham. Down the line to Lino. Back to Garnham. Shoots from range. But straight to Jovis. Kumbre with all the chances, but haven't been able to make it count on the scoreboard. Alligator, poor decision. And Jovis again bailing the Northern Hawks out. They cannot get out of Cumbre's press. They are being suffocated. And they chip it long. Alligator was at an elbow in the back of Basto, I think it was. The foul has been given. And Garner has it on the wing. To Philippis ahead of him once more. Garner cuts inside, shoots from distance, but over the crossbar. Hawks are persisting with the 4-0, but it could prove costly. They're playing a lot with the ball right in front of the goal. Could this be the moment for Kumbre? Rindell playing with fire. Somehow gets away with it. Now here's Houston. Usually a calm head on the ball. That's a brilliant pass. Alligator! It's 2-0. Something out of nothing for the Northern Hawks. And you're scratching your head and wondering how it's been done, because it's been all Kumbre this first half. But Hawks have had 3 shots and 2 goals, and Kumbre called the timeout. We'll be back in just a moment. What a shock scoreline we're seeing, 2-0 to the Northern Hawks. It's been all Kumbre so far except for the scoreboard. And whatever the Northern Hawks game plan is, it seems to be working thus far, but they've still got a long time to hold on. Tang, Basto, Garner on the near side. Cruz, Tang, back to Cruz. Again, Justin Tang, Garner, Basto, cross-court ball to Tang. Has Riley Gordon to beat. Lovely switch of play to Garner. Can he get beyond to Philippis? He does! But another save from Jovis, who's filled down Famato's boots so far. And a corner to come for Kumbre. This is where they can be dangerous. They look for the volley, but it doesn't sit for Basto. Syed heads away. And it's Rizzano, Basto, Garner back to Basto. Cruz just about squeezes it to Garner, who's being double teamed here, and he's lost out, but luckily it's fallen back to Rizzano. Cruz, Garner. Shifting, the Kumbre plays over to the other side. He wants to go one-on-one. Cuts inside, Cruz. Basto has space to drive forward. Hawks aren't set up properly defensively, but Syed getting the block in. And another corner to come for Kumbre. We've hit stop clock now. 2 minutes to go in the first half. Can Kumbre get one on the board before halftime? Basto. Garner. Trying to make something happen. He can't get beyond Alligator. It's off the youngster and back to Tyler Garner. Garner to Cruz. Cruz to Tang. Garner again, lovely touch. He skipped beyond Alligator. He's made the tackle, but Jonathan Silas has caught it out of play. And Kumbre getting away with one there. Hawks were on the counter attack. It was indecisive whether it was over, but Silas had a clearer view than I did. So ball back with Tyler Garner. Tang. Basto. Garner again. Cross-court ball to Tang. Garner has gone through him thus far for Kumbre. Cruz cuts inside. Syed with the tackle. No one has clean possession. Houston has to be careful. Can't cough it up at the back here. Hamadi does well, but he's given it away to Basto. Kumbre forced to retreat. Tang with a chance. And Jovis with another good save. Hamadi has to be careful with the clearance falling short there. He's had a good game so far. The youngster assisted the first goal, but Hawks are walking on eggshells. Jovis, now he looks long. Hamadi does well in the air, trying to win it off Basto. He does well to force Basto to put it into touch, and Hawks have the ball higher up in the court for once. It's Syed to take the side ball. DeFilippis waiting up the line. Hamadi at the back post. What can the Hawks muster up here? DeFilippis, Houston. Poor giveaway. Garner's on the counter-attack now. Tries to cut beyond DeFilippis. Hawks get back in numbers, and that's good defending. Houston and DeFilippis doing the job to stop Garner's attack progressing. Garner upfield to Tang. Inside the final minute of the first half now. Bit of an awkward ball from Tang. Found Cruz in the end. Garner. Tang. Tang was just in two minds there. And Hawks will have another go at it. Another roll off the dice. DeFilippis. Syed. They put a lot of trust in their tactics, the Northern Hawks, and the Kumbre press looks to have dropped off a little bit. A nice passage of play there, but Hamadi's final ball let him down. And 36.5 seconds left on the clock for the Hawks to hold on, so they can go into the break with a 2-goal lead. Can Cruz pull one back before half-time? The final ball not to be, as Jovis, he's had a stellar game so far. An absolutely excellent game. Syed under immense pressure, not taking any risks with that one. And Rizano runs to collect it, but I think it is going to be a side ball. It's with Basto. Now Tang. Basto once more. Garner on the far side. Ball down the line, looking for Tang. But DeFilippis, he's done well there defensively. And Nathan Jovis with the ball in his hands once again. He looks long for Hamadi. He's got Basto to beat. Hamadi, he's dangerous in these kind of situations, but he's given it away to Cruz. And ricochets off him, falls to Rizano. 7 seconds left in the first half. Basto, Tang. That'll do us for half-time. Alex Basto pumps it long as the whistle goes. Northern Hawks 2, Cambio Kumbre 0. Shock result at half-time, but still plenty to come in the second half. We'll be back in just a moment with all the action.
play starting with the Northern Hawks. Zeba on the ball, now of Houston. Amadi. Ghana just cutting that one out. They're still insisting on the heavy press as they go long, and ball was dictated not on the line by Hamadi, so that'll be a Kumbre side ball. Of course, we've got a big crowd and big viewership, 59 people watching currently. Make sure to leave any score predictions you have in the chat. We'll be sure to read them out and give you some credit if you get it right. Ball with Tang. Down the line to Ghana, shoots, and so far it's been a tale of Gavias getting lots and lots of shots off. Lots and lots of saves against the Kumbre shots, and it's been lots of shots from Kumbre. But so far, only 2 Northern Hawks players have been able to put it in the back of the net, both Alagoda and Rindell. Ball with Blauberg, of course a keeper stop for Kumbre at half time. Rosano taking the bench for Blauberg. Tang, back roll to Ghana. Good shot there from Ghana off his left, but Gavias with a good save. Ghana hits Tang on the volley. Oh, De Philippus just cutting it out. Now it's Human's Money. 1-on-1. Sliding challenge there from Tang, and it's deemed as the whole ball. But I'm not sure. We'll see if we caught that in the replay. We didn't catch that on the replay, and from my angle there, it was definitely feet, not ball. And let's see. And if that was deemed as a foul, then it would have been. That definitely would have been at least a yellow card for Justin Tang. Ball given back to Kumbre. Basto, Ghana. Ball over the top, and throwing long. Finding Zeba's head, and Zeba just can't knock it on. Blauberg collecting. That was Zeba's very good chance to get a goal in this game. Basto, good press there from Alagoda. Ball going long, and Zeba just for Jovis giving to Houston, beautiful ball to the Philippus, 1-on-1, but Kumbre coming back for the cover. Got him now, looking to exploit. Tang, ball switched over to Ghana. Shoot between the legs, and well done by Jovis, but he looks hurt. It'll be a big nail in the coffin if Jovis goes off, because that'll be their only keeper. Good shot there from Ghana, but definitely wasn't challenging. Call from Tang is to do set play Paris. We'll have to see what they do. Tang trying to nail it on, and now it's a counter-attack for the Hawks, and Nishan Alagoda just wasting that few counter-attack they have. Ghana to Basto. Back to Ghana. Now with Tang. Hits Ghana, who pivots well. A lot of respect shown from the Northern Hawks on Ghana. Speaking of, shoots, and Zeba blocking that shot well. Not wasting Blauberg's touch. Ghana, Ghanem, back to Ghana. Ghana looking to take on Zeba, does. Left foot shot, but covered by De Philippus, and Houston just sees it out. We have a 3-3 prediction from goalkeeper Middleton. Ghanem shooting. Good save there from Alagoda. And
Jovis, he throws it long. Blauberg to Basto. Ghana. Tang back to Ghana. Can Kumbre recover? That's a bit of a poor ball, but it's found Ghanem in the end. Chance for Basto. Ball to the back post, and it's 2-1. Kumbre finally register a goal. It's Justin Tang for his first of the season this time. And they're back to within a good chance. Rolling foul has been given against the Northern Hawks also. Garden won the 50-50 and Basto burst forward down the line, played it to the back post where Tang was found, who converted from point blank. Nothing Jovis could do about that one. And can we see Kumbre pull out a comeback? Only one goal in it now. Gordon to Philippus. Kumbre pressing high to Philippus with the giveaway. Another chance coming in for Tang. This time blocked by Rindell. Tang to the bench, Connor Cruz on. Garner with this side ball. Has Garner up the line. Basto back to Garner. Garner losing out to Rindell. It's a good tackle. And he tries to play it forward to Gordon, but not to be. Basto finding Garner with space. And another foul going against the Northern Hawks. A yellow card coming out for Aligoda. So he's going to have to be careful for the rest of the match. Lukman Syed coming on now for the Hawks. Basto to Cruz. Cross-court ball to Garner. Now Cruz again. Basto. Back to Cruz. Garner in the middle to Cruz, who turns. Now Garner looks to pull the trigger, fakes back to Basto, and he shoots. Jovis getting lucky there. That could have been messy. Jovis looks long. Syed heading towards the Philippus. And Garner trying to keep that one in, doing a good job to get as close as he did, but sideline ball for the Northern Hawks with 14 minutes to go. Rindell to Philippus in the middle. Gordon to Philippus. Nice touch. Tries to play it off Basto. Basto to Garner. Syed does well to mop up the danger. To Philippus cuts inside, and that's a foul from Basto. To Philippus wants the card. Jonathan Silas not reaching for his pocket this time around. Can the Hawks hold on? Kumbre with the pressure. They've got the last goal. If the Hawks can add a third, that should arrest Cumbre's momentum. But right now, you could definitely see the comeback happening. In the middle goes Rindell. De Philippus back out to him. Good ball to Gordon in space. Trying to get beyond Garner. Blabber coming out for a rare touch in the second half. Cruz. Basto. Nice ball to Garner. Has Gordon to beat. Cuts inside. Lovely ball to Basto. Back to Garner. Kumbre switch play well. Garner looks to go one-on-one. Now finds Cruz with space for a shot. Looks for the toe poke toward the back post, but went in between two red shirts as Chess Houston comes back onto the court for the Hawks to kind of settle things at the back. Syed pumps it long. Poor ball, it's with Garner. He heads toward Garner. Back to Garner. What can the main man muster up? Garner cuts inside, loses out to Rindell. Can he keep it in? He just about does. 3-on-2 for the Northern Hawks. To Philippus, still going. And Basto hacks it away. Good chance coming in for Hawks on the counter-attack, but they couldn't make more of that one. To Philippus. Back to Syed. Ball down the line to Rindell. He's given it away. Jovis has to be quick. It's a silly play. And it's cleared off the line by Syed. Jovis should have just thumped that out there. I don't know why he's taking the risk. And it's like pinball here at Subiaco. Overlapping run coming in from Cruz, but Houston's there to stop the attack from progressing. Basto. Now Tang. Garner's come off to the bench for a rest. Tang from distance. And that's a good save from Jovis. Had a bit of knuckle on the shot. Kumbre corner, ball over the top. Not one of Charlie Garnham's best passes. And Ringtail on the ball at the back. Houston, Alagoda's back on. Alagoda, that's dangerous. Chance for Garnham. Ball to the back post, fist across goal, but no one there for Kumbre. Hawks again struggling to deal with the press. We said it in the first half. They were playing with fire. They are doing it again, but Farrell likes to put trust in his tactics no matter what the circumstance. And Basto shields it back for Blauberg. Charlie Garnham back to Basto as we approach the midpoint of the second half. Final quarter of the match. Lino checks on Cruz. Will we see a fifth man come out from Kumbre? Basto, a lot of tired legs out there for the men in red. They've only got 2 subs on the bench. And Lino's been used quite infrequently as well. Basto to Tang. Can Tang whip out something brilliant? That's a good strike. Jovis with another save. Syed, Houston. Poor first time ball. Now it's a 3-on-2. Syed somehow. Ball to the back post. Alagoda's done brilliantly. Houston, poor clearance. Basto, ball to Cruz. And again I say it. Somehow the Hawks have avoided conceding. Somehow the Hawks have avoided conceding. It is chaotic here. Ball's going back and forth. Lots of chances coming in for Kumbre. Cruz, Basto, left foot strike. Syed with the block. It's last gasp defending. And another corner for Cambio Kumbre. Could the equaliser be near? They've had the chances, that's for sure. They just need a bit of luck to fall their favour. But that's a poor corner. On the counter-attack, here comes Just Houston, 3-1, not quite. Amazing defending from Kumbre this time around. A brilliant slide from Basso to come in as the shot was taken, and Tang, he looked away, but it's a handball. You've got to give credit to Alex Basto, who was instrumental up the other end with a huge tackle on Houston as he was about to pull the trigger. We saw one from Tang on Hamadi. And we see one from the main man, number 17, who's checked off to the bench now. But what's good to see about this Kumbre side is they're playing with the ball so much, but even when they get caught on the counter-attack, they are tracking back like their life depends on it. Long ball forward, Zeba. This is where he's dangerous. He flicks it on. The Betim Zeba special not to be. Under 9 to go now. Blauberg. Hawks are pressing a bit higher now. Tang. Garner's back on for one last say. I don't think we'll see him come off again. Garner trying to sell Zeba the wrong way. It's Lino. Left foot ball down the line to Tang. He shot that one straight at Jovis, and it's again a high press. Zeba, he's done well there, to be honest. In all fairness, just rolling it back to Lino. Not a bad outcome considering the situation Kumbre were put in. And Lino straight back off. Windrum, he's on for his first minutes off the match, the youngster. It'll be good to see how he goes. Garnham trying to find some space for a shot. Pulls it back onto the right. Tang in the middle. Back to Garnham. Alagoda there. Windrum being marshalled well by 2. And it's Northern Hawks side ball as Greg Farrell puts in the timeout card. We'll be back in just a moment with all the action from an absolutely...
Play restarting with the Northern Hawks. They're electing for the 3-1. Zeba as the outlet. Ball goes long to him. Finds his feet well. Shoots and goal the toe poke and just couldn't get on target on this occasion. Ball with Garnham. Garnham to Garner. Now to Tang. Back to Garner. Garner looking to isolate himself against Zeba. Now Tang. Zeba diving in and a shot from Tang, but a lot of distance there. Not challenging keeper at all. Going along. Trying to find Houston's run, but can't. Spills out to De Philippus, who's just taking his time. 7 minutes and 5 seconds left on the clock. Game currently in the Northern Hawks' hands as Houston leaves it and Zeba's not quick enough to get onto that one. Tang on the ball. It's got him. Now Tang. Shot there against Jovis and just can't find the target. Garner. Ball with Zeba. It's De Philippus. Zeba going long. Trying to hit Alagoda and pushing the back against. And he spills through and just can't get on target there. Good save there from Blauberg. Alagoda trying to hit it quick one against Blauberg and won't get in that occasion. Nishan Alagoda almost becoming the hero for Northern Hawks tonight, but can't make it too. Tang now driving. Now with Gunner. Hits Dry Windroom, he lays it off, but Zeba had it covered. Kumbre timeout. We will join you after this quick break. Restarting as the fly keeper / fifth man shirt comes out. Basto elected as the keeper. We'll see what type of fifth man Kumbre decided to elect to do. Seems like the Christmas tree formation. Garner to Garnham. Back to Garner. Back to Garnham. Tang looking to operate in that half space. Hits Basto well. Garner. Garnham. Garner. Back to Garnham. Garner hitting a nice ball to Basto, who shoots, and Javias looking, getting blocked. Kumbre doing well there to smother the keeper's ball. 5 minutes 20 left on the clock, and they got the last 2 minutes of stock clock, so be interesting to see how this game develops. Garner hitting a straight ball to Basto. Now to Garner. It's Garnham. First time ball to Tang, and that's an open goal. De Philippus shoots, and that's an empty net. Mistake there from Garnham to play the ball across. And just not sure what he was trying to do there, trying to create a triangle, and it's definitely not what we need to do in that formation for the fifth man, and that's 3-1. We'll see if the Hawks can hold on. Garner to Basto. Hawks doing extremely well to shut down this fifth man so far. Got him. Now with Garner. Hits Basto and Devin Rindell doing extremely well with a tackle and just can't get the shot off. Ball with Houston. Hits Saeed. Saeed hits Rindell. Down line, can't find it. Resets to Kumbre possession as Basto checks back on. Garner just giving instructions. Now I've got him. Hitting a first time ball and ball out. Connor Cruz sitting watching. Blauberg back on. Houston taking his time, of course. Up until 2 minutes, it will be normal time. Rindell playing with fire, plays a nice through ball and just can't find the run up to Philippus. Garner restarting, hits Garnham, back to Garner. Garner. Now they're looking to rotate around. Now into a 2-3. Garner. Skipping line to Basto. Back to Garnham. Now with Basto. Garnham. Basto. Garnham. Hitting Cruz. Back to Garnham. Cruz getting dispossessed as DeFilippis goes to ground.
Boy, oh boy, what a final 3 minutes we've got in store. One of the shock scorelines of the season so far. Kumbre, the minor premiers, they only lost one game all campaign and they're down 3-1 to the Hawks with only a couple remaining. It just hasn't been going their way. That shot coming in from Cruz, more evidence of it. And the Northern Hawks, they're in the hot seat. They've just got to remain calm and composed and not do anything silly, and they'll be off to another grand final. Syed, though, risking it a bit. Could this be the moment for Kumbre? Rindell with the last gasp tackle. And it's another free kick going the way of the Northern Hawks. Rindell, he's gone down injured. A chance for the men in black to catch their breath. As we have a momentary break, Rindell, he's limping, but he's a tough fellow. He'll carry on. As we're approaching stop clock territory now, 2 minutes and 6 seconds left to go. Final 2 minutes will see the clock stop every time the ball goes out of play. Houston has been instrumental today. He's stood tall when it's mattered most. Ball forward, too tall for DeFilippis. Kumbre, they're going to roll the dice some more with the fifth man. Hasn't paid dividends thus far, but we've seen it do so time and time again this season. Got them out of jail against the West Coast Cobras in round 17. And Justin Tang shoots on the turn, trying to find his second goal of the game, but wide off the target. Hawks aren't in any rush to get the game going, but the clock is stopped, so they're going to have to get the ball back in play eventually. Rindell can't find the ball. He'll get a new one. And he'll throw long Jovis to Philippis. Last touch off Garner. Rindell just slowing it down. Hawks trying to stay relaxed. Rindell to Syed. Back to Rindell. Ball forward was raised. Syed, this will seal it. Cuts in! But wide off their target. That would have been the moment that the Hawks knew it would have been over. Kumbre, they live to die another day. Basto. Not very often you'll find a fly keeper better than Alex Basto. So good with his hands when it comes to making saves also. And he will be an imposing threat on this right-hand flank. Here he is now, Basto. Got him back to Basto. They've got to be efficient here, Kumbre. That's a good ball! And it's 3-2 with a minute left on the clock. Connor Cruz slots one through the gap. And wow, now we've got a really nervy finish on our hands. Could we see extra time perhaps? Still plenty of time for Kumbre. Hawks, their blood pressure will be high. Butterflies in their stomach. Houston gives it away to Garner. They want to get the fly keeper back on. Hawks trying to press high, so that can't become a reality. Great switch of play to Garner. He can drive forward. Lovely ball over the top. Basto. Syed with a handball. And it's a free kick going Cumbre's way with 55 seconds left to go. Third foul on the board for the Northern Hawks. Jovis, who's been so good all evening, with all his hard work, get undone with another goal. Garnham. They're opting to play the fly keeper. Hawks get set up eventually. Garnham times Cumbre's enemy. Basto. Back to Garnham. Now Tang. Garnham. The whole crouch on the edge of their seat as time ticks towards 0. Garnham, you sense one final big chance coming for Kumbre. Who's it going to be? Who's going to take the last shot to try and be the hero? Could it be Garner, the futsal? Alex Basto, a bit of a negative touch, and Tang has kept it alive. Houston with the block. Clock stops with 21.7 seconds. Garnham. Garner. Back to Garnham. Time running out for Kumbre. Basto cuts inside. Jovis. A match-winning save, and he goes for goal. It wasn't far away. 6 seconds left to go. Are Kumbre going to press? Oh, sorry, are Hawks going to press? Not to be. Garnham. One final roll of the dice. Ball down the line to Garner, who shoots. But it's blocked by Rendell. And is that enough for the Northern Hawks? They're just going to fizz it into the area. Hope for a miracle deflection to take him toward extra time. Garner will lay it off the line to Garnham. You feel who will just belt it toward goal. Could we see one of the greatest moments in Supa-Liga history? We do! Extra time is upon us. What an amazing finale. The final kick of the game, and Basto scored. I cannot believe it. We are heading toward extra time. What a comeback from Kumbre. Hawks can't believe it. They let it slip with a second to go. And we'll go to a quick ad break and be back in just a second. What an ending to normal time we've had. It reminds you of the great comeback Fremantle FC did against Cumbre 6 or 7 years ago on the blue courts at Bibra Lake. That's the only time I've ever seen something remotely similar happen in a final. Garnham to Basto. Ball in the middle to Tang. Basto. A lot of tired legs out there for Cumbre, but they're working very hard, and they look up for it. They've arrested the Hawks' momentum. Ball to the back post. Garnham couldn't get there in time. And a minute and 41 now. Aligoda. Houston back rolls it toward Aligoda. Garnham can't keep it in play. So just for the viewers at home, it's 2 portions of 2 minutes of stop clock time. And if the scores are still level after all that, we will head to penalties. Tang, Garner, Garnham, Garner on the ball on the left wing now. As to Philippus ahead of him, cuts inside, blocked by De Philippus. Garnham all the way back to Blauberg. Basto, good first time ball out to Garnham. Garner, well marshaled by De Philippus. Now here's Basto. Hawks have a lot of tied legs out there as well. The 4 on the quarter played a lot of minutes. Garner, can he be the hero? And Garner trying to swipe it around the corner. Couldn't get around Houston. It's wide off the target. Jovis, long throw forward. Basto going up for the header. And Blauberg clears it off Aligoda. 55 seconds to go in the first portion of extra time now. Blauberg to Tang. Now Basto. Ball forward, looking for Tang's run. It's with Jovis, who had an amazing game, but he'll be so upset he let it slip at the end. Having said that, not much you could have done about that last goal at all. The Hawks left the middle open and paid the price. Garner being pressed by Houston. He does well to evade the challenge. And skip beyond Aligoda. Still going Tyler Garner. Jovis with another save. Aligoda clears. Basto heads it to himself. Ball in the middle, trying to find Tang. Garner back to Basto. Garner again. Kumbre have turned it up a notch since Connor Cruz's goal from 5th man. And Tang fires over the bar. He's up 10th shot of the match. Northern Hawks ball with 8 seconds left to go, and they're on 5 fouls. So the fouls do carry over into extra time. That's one thing I forgot to mention. They're going to have to be careful in this second period especially. Could we see a 10-meter penta win the game? Blauberg coming out with the punch. He's done well there. 4 seconds to go. Could we see the Northern Hawks replicate something like Kumbre did? Aligoda fires it off Justin Tang. One final bite of the cherry for Aligoda. He's just going to pump it inside the area. To Philippus. Aligoda blocked by Basto. One last kick. The angle is acute. To Philippus, Aligoda, and that's the first half of extra time completed. We'll go. We don't even need to go to a break. It's just a swap of benches and we'll get straight back into the second half. But another 2-minute portion to come. And if the scores still remain level, we'll head to the dreaded spot kicks. What a game we've witnessed so far, though. We said it was going to contain drama heading into it, but boy, oh boy, were we proven correct. With a minute to go and Hawks leading 3-1, I think people wrote Kumbre off, but their never say die attitude prevailed, and they scored with literally the last kick of normal time. Basto not even getting a chance to take kickoff. It was that late. And this first period of extra time wasn't very eventful. Both sides quite nervous, not wanting to risk it. But we'll see if this one final stage of the match can separate them. Hawks going with this same 4. So too Kumbre. Good ball down the line to Aligoda, who back rolls it to Syed. Cleared away by Cruz. Northern Hawks ball, 1 minute and 52 seconds before penalties. Or will we see a game-winning goal? Aligoda, Syed. Bit of an awkward touch to Philippus going in hard on Basto. And is that the 6th foul? It is. So Tom Glavovich is awarded the penalty in favour of Kumbre. A match-defying moment upon us. Justin Tang to potentially send Kumbre into the grand final. Didn't have a goal to his name in the league until today. Scored the first goal of the evening and now has a chance to etch his name in the history books. Jovis, he's been so good tonight. Can he make a huge save? You feel if he doesn't, Hawks will go straight into 5th man. Tang. And it's gone in! Justin Tang finishes. Jovis got a hand to it. And that is the game. It was golden goal. Kumbre are into the final. My name's John Goodlich. Thank you for joining me. I will see you next week with the grand final. I'm joined with Tyler Garner of the Cambio Kumbre Futsal Club. Now, Tyler, talk about a game that had everything, late drama, action-packed with goals. Now, early on in the game, Kumbre were dominating and they were putting a lot of trust in their tactics, but things weren't necessarily going your way. How did you manage to overcome that adversity and get yourselves back in the game in the most dramatic of circumstances?
Yeah, first of all, that was a really good game to be a part of, I feel for the Hawks, they really deserve more than that. The way they played today was fantastic. Greg's got them playing a really good way. And like I said, I feel like they deserve more. They were quality the whole game. And we really struggled in periods, we found ourselves behind because of their quality and of course our own errors. But we worked hard, we got the result at the end of the day and we've booked our ticket in the final, so that's the most important thing.
And it was fifth man that got you back in the game. A very exquisite form of fifth man that we don't see too often in WA, but it's worked well time and time again when you have been in these kind of situations. Talk us through that and how that's something you've orchestrated at the training ground to take show on the final stage.
Yeah, it's something we've worked on for quite a while, trying to stay fresh with different ideas. As the season's progressed, it's something that we've tried to do. It's common for other teams to pick up on what we do. We play so often, so it's tough. You got to have different ideas, try different things at training, and it's something we worked on this Wednesday. And it definitely come down to that, and we're very happy with the outcome.
And on a personal note, you played outdoor earlier on in the day. You've played almost a full 40 here tonight. How do you manage playing such heavy minutes at such high intensity?
It's tough. It's very tough, and I'm very lucky and fortunate, and I manage very well in both futsal and at football with Kingsway. So it's something I'm very thankful for. I've also got great players here, and they're very helpful with everything. So it's a team performance. I just play my role, and yeah, that's how it goes, man.
Well, thank you for joining us throughout all the action tonight. We will see you next Saturday night with the grand final, a big one. We've seen it before. The West Coast Cobras take on Cambio Kumbre. My name's John Goodlich. Thank you for joining me, and we'll see you next week.